Now to an alarming report from the United Nations on climate control. A panel claims agriculture, forestry, and other land uses produce nearly half of the world's methane emissions, causing global warming problems. CBS 2's Valerie Castro has more on what's being done in the area to fix that issue.
You can do a lot with 120 acres of farmland. Jim Giammaurice chose to plant tons of fruits and vegetables while also making sure his harvest isn't hurting the environment.
We try to use conservation practices. I mean, obviously, we'll plant a cover crop.
The New Jersey farmer says it helps catch and keep carbon in the ground, a technique experts say should be looked into more, especially after the UN released a report on climate change, saying 44% of methane emissions come from agriculture, forestry, and human land use.
As we try to shift more towards, making less of an imprint on global warming in agriculture, we need to look more towards research.
Bill Lubeck teaches sustainable agriculture at Rutgers, combining research and working with new and seasoned farmers to look into modern ways of farming, especially when it comes to cattle herding. The report claims cow manure emits methane, which can account for 2.6% of heat-trapping emissions.
It's a matter of proper feeds that go in for the cattle. It's a matter of the proper genetics, growing the right cattle that are the most efficient.
Changing what we eat is what the report suggests. It argues in part that eating more plant-based foods and sustainably produced meats can change land use and mitigate climate change. But will people actually do it?
It is hard because, I'm set in my ways.
There's so much more reason to do it.
I think we should conserve the environment we have. We only have one Earth.
So going green is not only better for you, but the Earth as well. Valerie Castro, CBS 2 News.
And reducing food waste can also fight climate change even more. The report states that between 2010 and 2016, global food waste accounted for 8 to 10% of heat-trapping emissions.
All right, let's